Manifesting wealth, a popular subject indeed. I hope this video doesn't disappoint you because my approach is pretty fluffy. But as somebody who works with universal energies all day, I'm telling you, it works. What I'm about to tell you works. Because you're talking about manifestation, right? One of my specialties. Manifestation starts with the heart. So my first suggestion to you in manifesting wealth is, what is your life purpose? What you should do is sit down and ask yourself, how can I use my God-given traits and talents to help humanity? What makes me different from other people? What sets me apart from everyone else? Tap into those God-given gifts and talents and figure out how you can use them with the world. How do you want to use them with the world? Because if you're pursuing your heart and your passion, that is what's going to attract money to you. Pursuing your heart instead of chasing the dollar is the best advice I can give you. Because when you chase heart-focused work, the dollar chases you, right? That is universal reward for having pure intentions and doing what you're essentially supposed to be doing with your life. And if you need a little bit of help in this department, journaling's a great way to do it, just to get in touch with yourself and what you're thinking and what you're feeling, just to shut out all that noise going around you. Journaling, quiet your mind, meditation, and I do life purpose readings all day long, so you can always book a reading with me. My door is always open as well if you need a little bit of help in that department. I want you guys to look at money and look at your situation with regards to your career, money, whatever. And I want you to remember that there is a collective consciousness. We are all connected, and there are no secrets. Everyone knows everything about you, and they can see all aspects of your soul. So what would you do? How would you act? What decisions would you make, knowing that all eyes are on you and that you're not fooling anybody? Because let me tell you the collective consciousness response to somebody who just wants money. Yes, what do you want? Oh, Sally is trying to figure out how to make money. Okay, what is Sally doing to help humanity? Nothing, she just wants money. Oh. And then they just like dismiss you basically because you're just like everybody else. I want money. So does everyone else. So that is the collective consciousness's attitude towards you. However, if you are sitting there focusing on how can I help the collective consciousness, how can I truly, truly be of value to society and help humanity in some way? This is the collective consciousness attitude. Ooh, Sally, aren't you being cute? You're a pediatric nurse, isn't that adorable? Helping children calm down, allaying their fears so that they're not afraid of the needle. We like you, that's cute. Oh, Sally wants money? Okay, give Sally whatever she wants. Sounds good. You're gonna have more power manifestation gas in your tank if you have pure intentions and if you're pursuing heart-focused work. It's almost like you sitting there thinking, how can I impress the collective consciousness? Knowing that there are no secrets and they can see me, how can I impress the collective consciousness? Because I hate to tell you this, it really is the way it is. They can see all aspects of your soul. So I'm just letting you know, you're just like every other Joe Schmo out there trying to make a buck. What makes you different? What sets you apart from other people? How are you going to get the collective consciousness's attention, right? Another thing that they just wanted you to be aware of is they don't want you to shy away from obstacles. If your heart-focused work involves education, training, a big fat pain in the butt where you look at it and you're like, oh, hell no, I'm not doing that, right? If you feel like you're going back to square one, it's probably short-term pain, long-term gain, so you need to try to see the forest through the trees. If you have to address obstacles and, overcome any challenges in order to pursue your heart-focused work, please don't be closed off to that. Please don't just be so quick to blow it off if you know that long-term it would make you happy. And again, another thing is that I want you guys to focus on making your deal with the universe, because if this is your heart-focused work, you're going to have universal support in pursuing it. You're going to be a fish swimming with the current as opposed to against the current. So I want you to be pretty greedy and say, okay, universe, I'm going to make my deal with you. You know, I'm going to pursue this career as an architect, but I want you to, you know, bring money onto my path for the schooling. I want you to, you know, bring me spiritual fulfillment, happiness at my core, love, whatever you want. Ask them for that, because if that is your heart-focused work and that is your God-given gifts and talents, then that's what sets you apart from other people, and you do have universal support in doing that. So make your deal. Make your deal. Try to get them to support you with that schooling and that training and those obstacles, because they do have the ability to bring people onto your path, opportunities onto your path. For example, me, it was other psychics, because I was in marketing and I was being guided towards mediumship. That's a pretty big transition. Who do you think helped me? Other psychics. You know, hey Christine, did you make your YouTube video today? No. You know, like I would get butt kicked by these intuitive life coaches who are, of course, still my friends till this day. So they helped me get to where I am by using their intuition. And it was kind of like this airplane having to take off, where while you're on the runway, you need a little bit of help until you can rely on your own intuition, so that you know what you're doing. So just so you know, developing your own intuition is also going to be an important part of that guidance, because the other side is going to want to be able to provide that divine guidance to you on a daily basis, right? Outside of, you know, readings or whatever. They're going to want to have that closer connection to you. They're going to want to hold your hand. Another thing is personal power. This is going to be a really big deal for you as well. No victim mentality. There's a new sheriff in town, and it's you. Personal power is really, really important with regards to staying optimistic about the future. Optimism puts gas in the other side's tank. You staying hopeful about the future and thinking about awesome things coming your way helps manifest that. It helps bring it into a reality. So no helpless victim, like, oh, you know, life is something that happens to you instead of something that happens for you. No victim mentality, only positive, optimistic thoughts so that you can manifest that. Also, gratitude. Gratitude is extremely empowering. If you think about what you're thankful for, that's a really big deal. I actually have a friend where we send each other emails every evening, 3 things we're grateful for that happened that day. So it's a great energy to release into the universe, and it's empowering. Thinking about what you're thankful for makes you feel blessed, as opposed to, you know, a victim, a helpless victim. And then another thing is they want you to just pursue this with passion. You know, they want you to just, grab the bull by the horns. Like I said, there's a new sheriff in town, and it's you. And that superhero mentality is very, very empowering. And it helps. It helps. Law of attraction, it helps. Another thing is going to be karma. Do you have good money karma? What goes around comes around. Are you generous? You know, do you lend a buck when people need it? Right? What kind of karma do you have? Do you volunteer in an animal shelter every weekend? Again, what energy are you putting out there? What energy is going to come back to you? Right? Money karma. Just that open energy, that open flow where you give it when it's needed. You take it when you need it, right? Just that nice, open, energetic flow. Along those same lines is I don't want you guys having any mental blocks or limited beliefs. A mental block could be as simple as money needs to be earned. I don't want you guys thinking that way. I don't want you guys, you know, limiting yourself with your thought process. Attitude is really important. So I don't want you sitting there thinking, well, I guess I'm the starving artist now. No, that's a negative attitude. Don't see yourself that way, right? There's lots of successful, you know, extremely creative artists out there that make money. And just being open, you know, money needs to be earned. That's not true. It can be gifted to you. That's a mental block. That's a limited belief. And just, the universe is here to support you. So open yourself up to it. You have to believe to achieve, right? So believe in yourself. No mental blocks. Sky's the limit, right? Another thing is just with regards to power manifestation, how much gas do you have in your tank? And this goes back to the heart. This is what I was talking about at the beginning of the video, is, you know, whatever. I watch some of these classes where it's like, okay, everybody sit there and, you know, let's manifest money. Let's think about it. You know, let's send this, you know, thought into the universe. I want money. Let's create a dream board. I got news for you. Just because you create a dream board doesn't mean everything's going to come true on there. How much gas do you have in your tank? Maybe you have none. I didn't have any. When I was in marketing, I was chasing the dollar. Wasn't my heart, wasn't heart-focused work. I was chasing the dollar. I didn't even think the law of attraction existed. I thought it was just a bunch of bunk. I didn't think power manifestation existed. I thought it was just a bunch of bunk. Why? Because I didn't have any power. I didn't have any gas in my tank. I wasn't aligned with my personal truths. I wasn't pursuing my life purpose. I wasn't leading an authentic life. Boy, did I need a journal. Or somebody sat me down and said, here's a journal. You're like totally out of touch with yourself, Christine. XOXO. Stop chasing the dollar. Power manifestation. How much power do you have? Heart-focused work, kids. Goes back to the collective consciousness. How can I help humanity? What goes around comes around. How are you helping humanity? That comes back to you. Humanity remembers. When you put in these little power manifestation requests, which is what they are, right? Humanity remembers. Let's hook this person up because they're hooking us up. Right? So another thing is, I want to talk to you guys about exceptions because I know that's what people are thinking is like, Christine, Lovey, I know a lot of wealthy people who are just chasing the dollar. So your video is very cute, but I know a lot of exceptions to the rule, Miss Pavlina. As somebody who used to chase the dollar and now doesn't anymore, and still makes money. I went through a pretty tough transition for 2 years. It was hard. Lost the respect, gained it back for different reasons. Lost the money, gained it back by pursuing heart-focused work and having pure intentions. Shopping is different now for me, as opposed to getting, big checks from big corporate clients. Now I get like a more even, steady income from many, many different individuals who pay me for readings, right? So shopping for me is more relaxing now. It's like I'm not as stressed out, so I don't need as much retail therapy, so I don't need to go shopping as much. But when I do go shopping, it's not as stressful because I have more of a steady paycheck. You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's more relaxing. I have more peace of mind doing what I'm doing, even though I make less money than I did before. The other side finds ways of keeping the money in my bank. I get a lot more coupons in the mail. If I go to the clearance rack, a lot of times I'll like everything on the clearance rack. And I sit there and I'm like, since when do I like everything on the clearance rack? Usually I'm like, this stuff's ugly. And for some reason, like maybe they just refilled it, with the latest clothes or something right when I show up. So it's like the perfect timing. Or maybe they're just having an amazing sale and I just love everything on sale. Maybe they just put out the brand new collection and everything's on, I don't know, just timing. The other side can help you with timing. So it's like the other side works really hard to keep the money in my bank, guiding me to things. I learned that I don't need fancy, expensive jewelry. The jewelry I wear doesn't have to be real. If it's real, okay, great, it's just as pretty. But if it's not, that's okay too. It also sparkles. You see what I'm saying? It's like I don't have the ego attached to what I do anymore. So I don't need the labels. I don't need the status. I don't need the fancy clothes anymore. I don't need the fancy shoes anymore. Like it's different. It's different because I don't know. I'm just a little more centered in myself and leading more of an authentic, heart-focused life. So the things that I needed as a marketing executive, I just don't need as an intuitive counselor. I guess maybe I'm just lower maintenance that way. I don't know. I guess I wouldn't say lower maintenance. It's just, I had people come onto my path that help me spend money. Let's go to, the store and drop $400 on, makeup or whatever. Okay. I feel like I had kind of like money suckers come onto my path. It's just, obviously I attracted other people that drink a lot of alcohol to me. So we spent a lot of money on bar bills. It's just a different life. It's the best way I can describe it is if you know somebody who makes a lot of money and is chasing the dollar, I guess the best advice I can give you is just to look closer. How's their love life? Because love life often follows your life purpose. Because if you're not shining an authentic light, you don't really attract authentic relationships to you. Just look closer. How's their love life? Do they have to kind of struggle to close their deals? Do you really feel like they're going with the flow of the universe? Or do they seem like a fish swimming upstream to you? Sometimes you just want to look closer. Another thing is, how do you know it's not their heart-focused work? Maybe it is their heart-focused work and you just think they're chasing the dollar. I'm just kind of throwing this out there because I understand that people are going to question me and say, I know a lot of people chasing the dollar and successfully made it. I chased the dollar and I did make money. But I'm trying to focus on the spiritual fulfillment aspect of the mind-body-spirit connection and taking a comprehensive, more big picture approach to making money. Because you guys don't just want to make money, you want to be happy doing it, right? And that's another thing, is if you pursue heart-focused work, you're more likely to attract your soulmate to you because you have pure intentions. So you're shining your authentic light and you're getting in touch with your own personal truths and who you are as an individual. So if you're pursuing heart-focused work, you have this open heart. So you have more opportunity to attract your soulmate to you and authentic romantic relationships, authentic friendships to you. So you see how this all kind of like goes together. But that's where I just kind of wanted to let you know that, your genuineness and just pursuing your passion. It was crazy, like pursuing the dollar and just seeing the difference between how I felt and what I experienced, and just the transition of knowing that the other side like tries to bring opportunities onto my path, deals, people walking into my life and, offering me things. I just know that's, the divine working through these people who are very, very special to me. So that's what I wanted to impart to you guys. Another thing that I need you guys to be very, very aware of, your life purpose. Guess who doesn't want you to pursue your life purpose? The dark. So that's where you guys need to make sure there is no fear. I don't want any fear in pursuing your life purpose. Fear is the dark. Fear is sabotage. Fear is trying to keep you away from your life purpose because the dark knows your life purpose is going to make you happy. The dark doesn't want you to be happy. So self-doubt, lack of confidence, lack of courage, reservations, just fear, thinking you can't do it, whatever. Just be conscious of that. Be conscious of that, okay? Don't let the fear win. Personal power, right? Personal power to overcome the obstacles. You can do this. And another thing I just want to let you know is that, like I said, the universe rewards heart-focused work. And I just want you to know that if you do take these things into consideration with regards to universal energies and the support that they can provide, I just want to let you know that they are on your side and they will rise up to support you as long as you are pursuing heart-focused work and truth. And in the meantime, take care and be well. Thank you.